Senior stop. Are you unknowingly turning your healthy eggs into a hidden danger every morning? Every day, millions of older adults enjoy eggs for breakfast, believing they are choosing one of the healthiest and most natural sources of nutrition. And that is true. Eggs are full of protein, vitamins, and healthy fats. But what if we told you that the way you cook, store, or even reheat your eggs could silently affect your digestion, heart health, and energy? According to the Harvard School of Public Health, poor egg handling, such as cooking at high heat, using the wrong oils, or leaving eggs out for too long, can destroy up to 30% of their essential nutrients. Worse, it can create compounds that trigger inflammation, weaken immunity, and silently worsen chronic conditions, especially in older adults. So if you eat eggs regularly, especially in the morning, this information is for you. We will guide you through 5 common mistakes people make with eggs. These may seem small, but they can have long-lasting effects on your health. More importantly, we will also show you how to fix these mistakes easily so that your next egg meal supports your strength, memory, and overall well-being for years to come. Mistake 1. Overcooking eggs. Many people like to boil eggs until they are very firm or fry them until the edges are crispy and golden. Some believe that eggs are not safe unless they are completely cooked through. But few people realize that overcooking eggs is also a mistake that can silently reduce their nutritional value and affect your health, especially for older adults. Eggs contain valuable nutrients such as protein, vitamin D, choline, iron, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. However, most of these nutrients are sensitive to high heat. When you fry eggs at high temperatures or boil them for too long, these nutrients can be destroyed and may even transform into compounds that are harmful to the body. Have you ever seen the yolk of a boiled egg turn gray or greenish? That is a clear sign the egg was overcooked. The egg may also smell stronger due to a reaction between sulfur in the white and iron in the yolk, forming iron sulfide. While this is not immediately toxic, it means the egg has lost much of its original nutrition. Additionally, overcooked eggs may cause the fats and cholesterol to oxidize. Researchers have warned that oxidized cholesterol can increase inflammation in the body, damage blood vessels, and accelerate aging. For older adults, this is especially risky because it can contribute to heart disease, atherosclerosis, and metabolic disorders. The story of Mr. Robert, 76 years old, is a good example. He used to eat fried eggs every morning, always cooking them until they were crispy with dark golden edges over high heat. Over time, he began to feel bloated, burped often, and lost his appetite in the morning. After a friend knowledgeable about nutrition advised him, he started cooking eggs over low heat using a little unsalted butter. After a few weeks, he noticed a real difference. His digestion improved, he felt full for longer, and his mood in the morning was much better. Overcooking also reduces the amount of vitamin B12 and folate in eggs, 2 nutrients that are especially important for older adults. Vitamin B12 helps protect the nervous system and memory. Folate supports cell regeneration and heart health. Both are easily destroyed when eggs are cooked too long or at high heat. The solution is very simple. Learn how to control the temperature when cooking eggs. For boiled eggs, cook for 6 to 7 minutes to keep the yolk soft and flavorful while preserving nutrients. For fried eggs, use medium heat with a little healthy oil or unsalted butter. Turn off the heat when the white is set and the yolk is still soft. For scrambled eggs or omelets, stir. Gently cook on low heat and do not let the eggs become dry or burnt at the edges. These small adjustments not only help the eggs retain their natural sweetness, but also improve digestion, reduce bloating, and allow your body to absorb more of the nutrients essential for healthy aging. Mistake 2. Using the wrong type of oil when cooking eggs. When cooking eggs, many people choose cooking oil based on habit. Whatever is cheap, easy to buy, and does not produce too much smoke. But few realize that using the wrong oil can turn a nutritious egg into a source of inflammation, heart damage, and faster aging. Eggs are a precious food. A small egg contains high-quality protein, vitamin B12, vitamin D, iron, choline, and antioxidants that support memory and eye health. But if you fry or scramble eggs with low-quality refined oils like soybean oil, canola oil, corn oil, or industrial blends, you may be destroying those benefits. These oils are often processed using high-heat chemicals and bleaching to increase shelf life. When heated, especially during frying, they can produce free radicals. These are unstable molecules that damage cells, harm blood vessels, cause inflammation, and accelerate aging. For older adults, the liver and kidneys process toxins more slowly. This means harmful substances can build up over time. The story of Frank, 78 years old, is a clear example. He used to cook eggs every morning with common supermarket oil. During a routine checkup, his doctor noticed signs of mild blood vessel inflammation and rising cholesterol. After receiving guidance, he switched to using unsalted butter for a week, then tried extra virgin olive oil. After a few weeks, he noticed a difference. He felt lighter in the stomach, more alert, no longer bloated after breakfast, and his eggs tasted better too. So to protect your health, choose the right type of fat when cooking eggs. Good options include extra virgin olive oil rich in antioxidants and healthy monounsaturated fats that support heart and brain health. Avocado oil has a high smoke point and mild flavor, suitable for light frying or sautéing. Coconut oil contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which provide quick energy. Unsalted butter or ghee adds a pleasant aroma and provides vitamin A and healthy fats that support digestion. Choosing the right oil not only makes your eggs tastier and softer, but also helps reduce inflammation, improve digestion, protect your heart, and slow down aging. Mistake 3. Improper storage of cooked eggs. Have you ever boiled or fried eggs, made an omelet, and then left them on the table for a few hours because something else came up? Many people think that as long as the eggs are cooked, they can be left out and reheated later without any problem. But this small habit can silently harm your health, especially if you are an older adult. Bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli thrive in warm and moist environments. When cooked eggs are left at room temperature for too long, especially between 4 and 38 degrees Celsius, the so-called danger zone bacteria can double every 20 minutes. This means that an omelet left on the kitchen counter for a few hours may have already become a breeding ground for bacteria, even though it looks fine. For younger people, the body may be able to fight off these bacteria. But for seniors with weaker immune systems, even a small number of bacteria can cause diarrhea, nausea, dehydration, low blood pressure, or worse, hospitalization. Imagine this situation: you make a healthy egg and vegetable breakfast, then get distracted by a phone call or looking after your grandchild. By noon, you reheat the eggs to finish the meal. On the outside, they still look good, but inside there could be millions of bacteria. So the safety rule is simple. If you are not going to eat the eggs, right after cooking, store them in the refrigerator within 2 hours. On hot summer days, this time should be reduced to just 1 hour. Place the eggs in a sealed container to prevent cross-contamination from other foods. Boiled eggs with the shell on can be stored in the fridge for about 1 week. Fried or scrambled eggs should be eaten within 3 to 4 days to retain nutrition and freshness. If you notice any changes in smell, texture, or if the eggs become slimy, it is best not to eat them. A real story. Mr. Hoa, 72 years old, used to believe that once eggs are cooked, they are safe to leave out. One day he left boiled eggs on the table from morning until evening. Although he reheated them that night, he had stomach pain and several episodes of diarrhea. The doctor confirmed it was a bacterial infection from cooked food left out too long. Since then, Mr. Hoa uses a timer to remind himself to put leftovers in the fridge right after each meal. A small change, but one that brings great peace of mind. Mistake 4. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Many people believe eating raw eggs preserves all the nutrients. Some mix raw eggs into smoothies. Others dip hot rice into raw yolk. Some older adults think soft-boiled eggs are easier to eat and healthy, but the truth behind this habit might surprise you. It is true that eggs are very nutritious. One egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein along with vitamin B12, vitamin D, selenium, and phosphorus. But eating raw or undercooked eggs increases health risks, especially for older adults. The first concern is the bacteria Salmonella. This bacteria can be present both on the eggshell and inside the egg. Once in the body, it can cause digestive problems like diarrhea, nausea, and dehydration. For young people, this may only mean a few uncomfortable days. But for older adults with weaker immune systems, Salmonella can cause low blood pressure, kidney strain, fatigue in the heart, and in some cases, hospitalization. The story of Margaret, 68 years old, is a real example. She loved natural foods and drank raw egg smoothies every morning. After a few weeks, she felt tired and had frequent diarrhea. At the hospital, tests showed she had salmonella from raw eggs, even though the eggs were store-bought. Since then, she only eats fully cooked eggs and has not experienced the same symptoms again. Aside from the bacterial issue, raw eggs also contain a protein called avidin. Avidin binds to biotin, which is vitamin B7, making it harder for the body to absorb this nutrient. Biotin is essential for healthy skin, hair, and energy metabolism. Regularly eating raw eggs may cause biotin deficiency without obvious signs at first. It can lead to dull skin, hair loss, fatigue, and a slower metabolism. The good news is that cooking eggs destroys avidin, allowing the body to absorb vitamin B7 and other nutrients properly. Some people ask, are organic or pasture-raised eggs safer? In reality, bacteria do not care how the chicken was raised. Whether it is clean eggs or factory-farmed eggs, if they are raw or undercooked, the risk remains. The simple solution is to cook eggs until both the white and yolk are fully done. Hard-boiled eggs, well-cooked fried eggs, or thoroughly scrambled eggs are all safe choices. If you like soft-boiled eggs, make sure they are pasteurized. However, for older adults, the safest option is still fully cooked eggs, tasty and reassuring. Mistake 5. Reheating eggs the wrong way and ignoring signs of spoiled eggs. In today's busy life, many people reheat leftover cooked eggs for convenience. Some use the microwave, others refry them to make them hot. But few people realize that if eggs have been left out for too long or stored incorrectly, reheating does not kill all bacteria as many believe. When reheating eggs in the microwave at high temperatures, the proteins in the eggs can become damaged. This makes the eggs dry, rubbery, and less pleasant to eat. More importantly, if the eggs were already spoiled, bacteria may have produced toxins. These toxins are not destroyed by heat. Also, microwaves often heat unevenly. Some parts get very hot while others remain cool. These cool areas allow bacteria to survive and multiply. A safer way to reheat eggs is to use a small pan. Add a little water, unsalted butter, or broth. Heat on low and cover with a lid. This method helps the eggs stay soft and flavorful while preserving nutrients. It also prevents dryness and makes the eggs easier to digest. Besides, many people only check the expiration date printed on the egg carton and ignore other signs of spoilage. In reality, eggs can go bad even before the printed date, especially if they are cracked, dropped, or stored in unstable temperatures. There is a simple and effective way to test eggs using the water method. Drop the egg into a bowl of cold water. If the egg lies flat at the bottom, it is fresh. If it stands upright, it should be used soon as it is getting old. If it floats, do not use it. Gas inside the egg from bacterial breakdown has made it unsafe. A true story from Evelyn, 74 years old, is an important reminder. She cared a lot about healthy eating and avoided processed foods. She read food labels carefully. One morning she prepared breakfast as usual and cracked an egg into the pan. She noticed a slight smell but thought cooking will make it go away. She continued anyway. A few hours later she had stomach pain, vomiting, and had to go to the hospital. The diagnosis was food poisoning from a spoiled egg, even though it looked normal. Since then, Evelyn always checks eggs carefully before using them. If there is a strange smell, watery, whites, a cracked shell, or anything unusual, she throws the egg away. She also no longer stores eggs in the refrigerator door where temperatures change often. Instead, she keeps them deep inside the fridge where it is cooler and more stable. By being just a little more careful, checking your eggs before using them and reheating them properly, you can greatly reduce health risks for yourself and your family. Today we explored 5 common mistakes in cooking eggs, a food that seems simple and familiar to us all. From eating raw eggs, overcooking them, storing them the wrong way, reheating them improperly, to using the wrong oil. These habits, though small, can quietly affect digestion, heart health, memory, and overall well-being in older adults. But here's the good news. You do not have to change everything all at once. Just make one small adjustment each day, like cooking eggs just enough, choosing olive oil instead of refined oil, or putting leftover eggs in the fridge on time. These small steps help your body absorb nutrients better, reduce inflammation, ease digestion, and most importantly, lower health risks as you age. Eggs are not the problem. In fact, they are an excellent source of nutrition when prepared the right way. What matters most is how we cook, store, and use them. Small daily habits, when repeated over time, build the foundation for a strong, clear-minded, and comfortable life in old age. You do not need to be a nutrition expert or a master chef. Just listen to your body, apply one tip at a time from today's guide, and share it with your loved ones. You will be contributing to a healthier life for both yourself and your family. If you found this information helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Each week, we will continue bringing you friendly and easy-to-follow tips on nutrition and health made especially for older adults. Wishing you good health, happiness, and many safe, nourishing, and joyful meals ahead.